I mean, I want to pick Dean for many reasons, but would have nothing to do with werewolf hunting. I'm just saying. Hello everyone, author D.L. Tillery here, the Mistress Report, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, how about you press that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when I'm uploading new videos. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm here again with an original tag for Halloween. I told you I was going to have another one, and it's still somewhat early in October, so hopefully you'll get to do this one. And if not, you can always do it anytime during the year, because who doesn't like to be scared? This original tag is the Werewolf Full Moon tag. I wrote it a while ago, and as you know, I had a original tag come out already, where it was a little bit of a game scenario in the midst of it. Rules are pretty simple. Just answer the questions honestly and tag a friend, because we like to pass these around. If you don't tag someone, just let them see it. Do the tag. And let's do the first question. Question number 1. What was the first werewolf movie you saw, and what would you rate it? That is not an easy one, and I wrote the question. My first werewolf movie was forever ago when I was a little child. It was either American Werewolf from London, of course, or The Howling, which I'm sure it was probably The Howling, and then American Werewolf from London. I probably would rate The Howling. Like, if it's the first Howling, you have to rate this one based on Howls. So I'm going to rate The Howling, the first Howling, with 3 Howls. I did like The Howling. They have a lot of Howlings, but as they went on, they weren't the best. There's quite a few good ones in there, but yeah. And then American Werewolf from London being the second one, but I did only ask about the first one. Question number 2. All wolf creatures are not created equal. Between a werewolf, and this is a werewolf that stands on its hind legs and stands up like a human, that kind of werewolf, a wolf man, and a wolf shifter, which is your favorite and why? Out of those 3, it would all possibly almost be a tie between a werewolf and a wolf man, but I probably still would choose a werewolf at the end of the day. Like, if that's my favorite type of werewolf, would be a werewolf. I like those, like the beastly werewolves, like when I transformed and I'm standing on my 2 hind legs and I'm like 10 feet tall. I love that type of werewolf. Very vicious, tear you apart type of werewolves. So I'm gonna go with the werewolf, okay? The wolfman is a close second, though. I really do like the wolfman. They're quite vicious themselves. Wolf shifters, I mean, they shifted to big wolves or something like that, or just regular wolves. I'm not really into, like, looking like a regular animal, so that's never been impressive to me. And I really hate it when they put that under werewolf. Like, I never liked that. And because they're just shifters, it's not the same thing. So that's not a werewolf. So I hate when they label werewolf and it's not a werewolf. Question number 3. What big eyes you have. If you were Little Red Riding Hood, what weapon would you pack for your trip through the woods? Like, I would have like a injection needle or some sort with wolfbane in it. I mean, the wolf gonna come after me, so I should be ready for him. So I would have like a syringe with wolfbane in it. Take that, big bad. He had me stuck in the neck, gone. Question number 4. Seek and you shall find. You are a werewolf hunter, but you need backup. You can pick a partner to help you hunt. Between Dean from Supernatural, Angel from the old show Angel, or Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Who would you pick and why? I'm probably gonna pick. I mean, I want to pick Dean for many reasons, but would have nothing to do with werewolf hunting. I'm just saying, like it wouldn't. I would be like Dean time. In this instance, I probably would pick Angel more than likely because I know Angel can handle a werewolf. Him being a somewhat aged vampire, he could be pretty tough. He could handle probably help me as a hunter handle a werewolf. I mean, Dean can too because Dean is he's hunted werewolves. You know, supernatural. He's pretty much hunted every kind of monster there is. Um, but I don't know. I probably would just go with Angel because I think he can handle it with for sure. I mean, Dean has died quite a many times. Like, let's not even play. Like he has. And then one time he actually died from a vampire. Like all that time and being a vessel for Michael and stuff. So I mean, I'd be a little skeptical. I like me some Dean, cause I do, but like I can't take chances and be like getting killed by the big bad werewolf, and because he died this episode. So Angel for me, and because I want to win for sure. I think you know Angel even had a werewolf girlfriend, so I'm just saying like he probably could handle a werewolf. Like he became beyond a vampire at one point too. By the end of the series. So anyway, that being said, Angel. Question number 5. You can only have 3. What 3 werewolf movies are your favorite? It has to be a werewolf movie, not a shifter. My 3 favorite werewolf movies. I'm going to pick for sure Dog Soldiers is one. Um, The Howling and Bad Moon. I'm just gonna go with those. I'm gonna put with those because then I'll start changing my mind and stuff. Because I've seen a lot of werewolf stuff, and I'm like, you gonna start picking. So those 3, I'm going with those 3. Let's stop before I start going back through. Question number 6. You've been bitten by a werewolf. Do you find and eat the heart of the one that cursed you? End it all. You know what I mean. Or embrace the beast. I'm just going to come right out and say it. Like, if I get turned into a werewolf, and I'm not even a born werewolf, so just say it. But if I get the curse and I, bitten, and then I turn into a werewolf, I'm probably just going to embrace the beast. I mean, I feel bad for anybody who I probably would eat, but like, that's not like it's like when I eat chicken. You know what I mean? Like that's like when I eat chicken. So you can't like really blame the werewolf. Like it's just their food though. And you can lock yourself up and stuff though. That always goes bad. Like they try that. It's a possession thing, to be honest with you. So you eventually it'll get you not to lock yourself up. And you probably can't be around family members because it's gonna eat them for sure. So but I would embrace the beast. I'm sorry. I'm not ending it all. First off, that's kind of a I'm not sure that the possession, the demon is in you, because that's pretty much what it's going to allow you to. Because every time I've seen it, they don't really ever be able to off themselves. Like, it's just not something that happens. And that whole thing about trying to go after the one, I mean, you can, but all power to you, but that's not what I'm picking. I'm just going to embrace the beast. So, I always liked handcuffs. Question number 7. If I had to choose, would you rather be a werewolf that only turns with a full moon cycle, a born werewolf, or a werewolf that is forever a werewolf, meaning you don't ever turn back human form? Ever. Which do you choose and why? Personally, I would choose to be born a werewolf. I always liked stories where you're born a werewolf because they kind of like come of age and then they have to transform, or that's it's usually quite painful the first time. Um, But then usually you have some control over turning, or you still could possibly be a full moon werewolf, but most of the time, in this case, if I would pick to be born a werewolf, I'm picking it because that way I have a control over when I would turn, and it's more of a natural state than a complete on curse. So it's more, it's not something you're gonna get rid of if you're born with it. That's not happening. Now, if you got turned, and you can possibly, you know, beat the curse or get rid of the curse or something like that. But I still choose to be born a werewolf personally because it's a part of me, and then that's more accepting because I'm born that way. Yeah. Anyway, that's all the questions for the werewolf full moon tag. Tag a friend. So I'm going to tag Edie Lewis because I know he loves these harpies in the trees. I think Harpies in the Trees may like this one, possibly. I'm going to tag Aphrodite Lee because I like to see her scared. I'm going to tag the Bookie Bus. I love me some Bookie Bus. So I'm going to tag these people. I will tag them below so they know that they've been tagged. You're it. Hopefully you'll get to do it. And with our type of challenge, you can do it anytime if you don't make it to Halloween for this one. But anyway, that's the tag. I hope you enjoy. I hope you do it. Anyone's open to do it. I tag some people, but I'm tagging everybody who's interested. So, happy Halloween, and I hope you do enjoy some werewolf goodness this season. I know I will. And I will see you in the next video. Stay scared.